6:49, taking a live look at the skyline of Philadelphia, where entertainer Bill Cosby will be back in a courtroom today for a key hearing in his criminal sex assault case. The 78-year-old is facing criminal charges for allegedly drugging and molesting a former Temple University employee back in 2004.
Cosby has denied the allegations. He has denied similar allegations from about 50 women. Hi again and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Kyle Bosch. We're just getting started here with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. Police say it could take weeks to find out what caused an explosion and fire at a Detroit Lakes gas pump. Take a look at what it looked like as people drove by.
Yeah, it all happened around 5 yesterday afternoon at the Senex station on Highway 34. Police say the driver at the pump told them her car was turned off, and surveillance video showed she wasn't smoking or talking on her phone.
It was very scary. I've been in retail for about 35 years, and I've never seen anything as scary as that.
Luckily, no one was hurt, but officials say this should serve as an important reminder to always pay attention at the pump.
Even the queen bee apparently cannot fight Mother Nature. Lightning caused a 45-minute delay at Beyonce's concert at TCF Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities last night. Thousands of fans had to seek shelter in the concourse and nearby Mariucci Arena.
Some fans say the announcement caused confusion and chaos, but most were back in their seats by 9:30 and ready for the show to go on. Your microwave clock may be flashing this morning. Cass County Electric tells us that a lightning strike on a power pole is what knocked out power to nearly 400 people late last night. The
neighborhoods impacted were in Fargo, West Fargo, and Mapleton. That outage started around 11 p.m., but most of the power was back on by 2:30 this morning.
It's 6:51. Time for weather and traffic on the ones, and we check in with meteorologist Lisa Green, where we get the details on some more people getting some stormy weather as we start off our day today.
Yeah, that's right. More lightning strikes happening this morning in parts of the valley, and certainly some rain happening in these storms. We're seeing them in the northern valley, now in Pembina and Kitson County, stretching down through Walsh County, down Highway 75. We'll zoom in here a little bit more to show you Crookston just now seeing that rain along Highway 2 toward Grand Forks and East Grand Forks. And there's a little line stretching down into western parts of Norman County, around just west of the Ada area, perhaps near the Pearly area as well. And then back into Cass County, a couple of cells that are trying to work their way eastward and may just brush the FM metro this morning. There's also some rain in eastern parts of Becker County as well, and that's where we've got a few lightning strikes, or we have had, and some lightning strikes now with this round that's moving through the Norman County area, and perhaps even some small hail falling from this. Again, these are generally moving to the northeast for us here for today. We'll expand the view, show you the movement on this storm system. Well, we'll see that system move to the northeast here this morning. We're looking at some really nice weather in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Beautiful rays coming out of the sun, and a few clouds, of course. We're looking at here in the vicinity of those storms, but we are not getting them right in the metro. We're at 60 degrees right now. In Moorhead, 59, and the wind out of the north at 10 miles per hour. In Grand Forks, 58 degrees there. It's 55 in Jamestown and 57 in Roseau. So back to that sky cam, looking beautiful, and we'll see some beautiful weather this afternoon into the mid 80s for your highs for a lot of places in the Southern Valley, and lots of sun to show you on the hourly planner. We'll get these clouds and these storms to move off to the north and east, and behind it some clearing. Later this afternoon, especially in our eastern viewing area, a few storms may pop up once again with the heating of the day. So today, unsettled once again. Very warm though, 86 degrees your high in Fargo. For Wednesday, will be a little cooler but stormier, with temperatures in the upper 70s and storms, maybe even a couple of rounds of them on Wednesday. And the stormy weather continues into the holiday weekend. 70s and 80s for Saturday and Sunday. Best bet for rain on Saturday, looks like right now. And Memorial Day into the mid 80s with a chance for some storms. Let's check in now with Al.
We're really busy out here on the Metro Interstate Loop. I'm on Interstate 29 southbound, just approaching the tri-level, and lots of traffic out here. Northbound I-29 is really busy. Southbound I-29, pretty darn busy as well. A quick reminder for you, we have that work zone stretches from basically from the tri-level to 13th Avenue on northbound I-29. You lose what they call the auxiliary lane because they're doing some bank stabilization work there. There was a big traffic back up there yesterday morning around, I think it was around 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere in there. Make sure you're looking out for that. Careful in that work zone on the Minnesota side as well. Once again, Minnesota State Patrol has a trooper out there to try to keep everything nice and safe. Drive carefully today, Al. I'm at Valley today, Travis.
6:54 now as we turn back to your news headlines. The face of downtown Fargo is about to change again significantly. Ground is expected to be broken this fall for a high-rise known as the Block 9 project.
The 18-story tower will be built on Broadway at 2nd Street. The Kilbourne Group, RDO Companies, and TMI Hospitality are partnering in the building, which will have retail space, a hotel, and condos. The City Commission approved a series of tax breaks last night to get the project off the ground. It's expected to take about 2 years to complete. Local police believe a series of bomb threats to area schools were all related, but don't think it was a credible threat.
Cheney Middle School in West Fargo and Century Elementary School in Grand Forks were evacuated yesterday while police searched those buildings. They were among schools around the country that got automated bomb threat calls. Threats were also reported in Rochester, Minnesota, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Madison, Wisconsin, Cheyenne, Wyoming, and other places. A jump in fire deaths has Minnesota safety officials sounding the alarm. 57 people died in fires in Minnesota last year, the highest number since 2002.
The top cause of deadly fires was careless smoking, followed by unattended cooking. The state fire marshal is reminding people to use basic fire safety, like making sure cigarettes are completely out and never leaving a hot stove top or oven unattended. A woman could be facing 20 years in prison for allegedly stealing a UND police car in Grand Forks and then crashing it near Crookston. 23-year-old Cassandra Ellis of Columbia, Missouri, was charged yesterday in Polk County with DUI and possession of stolen property.
Ellis allegedly stole that police car Sunday morning as officers were responding to a call of an intoxicated woman. Police say she eventually drove off Highway 2 near UMC in Crookston and rolled the vehicle for nearly 70 yards. Ellis is also facing possible charges in Grand Forks. Well, there is a new twist today for the 13th Avenue Road project in South Fargo. It is a temporary closure. The north side intersection at 13th Avenue and 43rd Street going to be closed down for the rest of this week while contractors work on some underground utility work there. Also today, we have a reminder for you to slow down through that and other work zones. During the first month of the 13th Avenue project, Fargo police have handed out more than 40 tickets, each one costing the driver at least $80.
People in Fargo may need to relearn their recycling habits. City commissioners last night approved a contract with Minn Kota Recycling and are looking into a single sort system where you could put everything in one bin. A study is underway to estimate costs and interest before a final decision is made. The covers are coming off as the unofficial kickoff to the grilling season happens this weekend.
Yeah, but finding out what to put on the grill is what we have the Valley Today's Christy Larson doing for us this morning. And it all depends on where you go. It can really make or break your barbecue, right, Christy?
Yeah, that's right, guys. You know, you don't want to be embarrassed when you're cooking for your friends. So we came here to Meats by John and Wayne to talk with now John Thomas. And let's just start with, what are we going to throw on the grill that's going to really impress people that you guys have here?
I would throw on a ribeye. Definitely, that's always a party pleaser. If you like a bone, T-bone's definitely really good. If you're going a little something more fancy, you want to do filet mignon, which is just beef tenderloin. Ask us, we'll do that. And everything we cut fresh here every morning. Our burgers ground fresh every morning. Comes from full muscle, not a tube like other places. And any help, when you guys come in, just ask any of us in back. Yeah. We'll be able to help you out, tell you how to cook it, tell you what to do.
Yeah, and you guys have a lot of different sauces and rubs as well. And then we can't forget about all those flavors of brats, because that's something so simple to throw on the grill and something that you could just come and pick up a few, but if you want a lot, mass majority, you got to order them.
Yeah, I'd give us a call ahead if it's a big order, and we can give us 2 days and we'll be able to get it ready for you. Brats, like you said, real easy. Throw them in some beer, maybe some sauerkraut and onions with that, and boil them up, crisp them up on the grill. And if you don't have time for potato salad or to make yourself some coleslaw, we also carry that here.
Yeah, it's going to be a party pleaser when you come here. And guys, they are hiring, so I might not be coming back. I might just stay here. It smells delicious and everything tastes good too.
Not a bad place to be.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Christy. Women were drumming themselves into better moods this week. Check out this picture. Lisa Green and I took part in our first drum circle at the Women's Health Conference in Fargo yesterday. We want to thank everyone who stopped by and said hi. We were just one of the sponsors. About 300 women were there. This was just one of many of the breakout sessions at the conference.
All right, let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. A survey says it takes about 25 years to appreciate this. The answer your siblings. Remember, you can take part in our question of the morning every Monday through Friday at our Valley News Live Facebook page.
Were you drumming for rain?
Oh my gosh, and we're getting it, right?
Yeah, we are.
It worked.
It worked. More local news and weather in 25 minutes.